In this video, I don't stop sourcing till I hit $10,000 in potential profit source through Amazon online arbitrage. I break down exactly what it looks like to source product using softwares like Keepa and SellerAmp to accurately predict profitability. With these methods, I've sold close to $4 million on Amazon with this exact method I'm going to show you here. It's going to be a long video, but I promise that after you watch it all the way to the very end, you're going to have a better understanding what it actually looks like to source product for your own Amazon online arbitrage business. So let's get right into it. Okay, everyone, let's get started. I have a bunch of Amazon listings here, as you can see from on my screen, and these products are all name brand products. You want to be really specific when you're looking for products on Amazon and make sure they're name brand, that they have sellers on them, as you see with the seller amp here. You see there's name brand sellers on it, and that gives you the best chance of actually finding profit and not spending your time wasting it by looking at products that are private label or wholesale. You want to find name brand products that people are reselling, that are just regular people with minimal reviews, like anywhere between 1 to 200 reviews and everything like that. So I have a bunch of Amazon listings here. I did make a separate YouTube chart for this. If you want this, send me a message on Instagram and I will send it right to you for free. Let's see if we can get it filled out and make anywhere between $1, $2, $3 to $10,000 profit per month sourcing products like this. So here we go. We're at product number 1, and kind of showing you what kind of products there actually is out there and what it looks like to actually source product by reading the charts, looking at the sellers, and maybe we'll do some reverse sourcing as well. So let's get right into it. So we have this first product here. I don't even know how to pronounce this. This is like a peptide moisturizer here. First thing I like to look at is what the estimated sales are. So the estimated sales is 300, which is actually pretty good. It's in the top 1% of the products here on Amazon. And looking at this chart here, you can see that it actually has some pretty good oscillation, which means that the buy box is actually changing quite a bit, as you can see, from $35 to $42. Multiple sellers getting the listings, as you can see right there. Sulit Central, Care Pack, Arsen's Co. So this product is selling and the buy box is rotating, and the price is actually really stable over a period of time, which is really good. We're on 3 months right here. And as well as this offer count, this is how many sellers are actually on this, and it's pretty stable too. There is a slight increase in sellers, but pretty much it is really stable. So this is a product that is actually selling pretty well. And at one point in time right there, it says 400 sold. So this is a product I would spend a little bit more time looking through, just because I think it is a decent product by the sales, by the chart, and everything like that. So what we're going to do is click on this Google button. I know this has 6 reviews, which is kind of bad. But I think it is a newer listing. Yeah, it's only 100 days old, so it is a little bit of a newer listing here. So what we're going to do is click on that Google button. Like I said, it should populate multiple things. You can hit the Google Shopping, or you can just keep it on all and see where these products actually come from. It might be from Sephora, it might be from the actual website itself and everything like that. And you don't want to buy third party, so not eBay. So maybe Sephora and that one other place here. So let's take a look on Sephora. You gotta make sure it's the right product here. Instant Angel Lipid Rich Foam Moisturizer. Angel Lipid Moisturizer. Yep. How many ounces is it? 0.85 ounces. Let's see how much this is. 50 milliliters. Is this 50 milliliters? 25 milliliters. So this one's actually the bigger one. There's a 25 milliliter right there. And let's see what it costs. $25. So we need this for about $19. So we're a little bit far off. The lowest price right here is actually $34. So yeah, we're a little far off. So we're gonna have to see if there's any discounts here. We see that with subscribe and save, it's actually 12% off. So that could be a viable option if you want to take a little bit deeper look. So yes, we're going to add this to the cart just to see the one-time purchase here. My extensions for couponing, and my favorite is Cooper. In my opinion, as you can see, there's some coupons that might potentially work. I like to add around 10 units. Just to see. I don't want to spend my time sourcing if I'm not going to be able to buy 5 to 10 units anyways. So okay, the max is 6. It's already $150, so we're gonna need a discount here. And like I said, my favorite is Cooper, so let's see. Cooper is up to 10% off. So we did get 10% off, but I think that still might be a little bit high of a price. But you have $133.50 divided by 133.50 divided by 6, like I said, so it'd be 22.25. So it is positive profit, but the ROI is quite low. And on a product like this, you want to aim for anywhere between 25-30% above just because of returns. So this one is a little bit lower ROI, and that's okay. Sometimes products don't make sense, or maybe there's a better discount, or the product was on sale, or anything like that. So maybe you can try adding the subscribe and save. Just make sure you cancel it before it gets auto shipped again. So let's see. So every 4 weeks, yeah, every 4 weeks is going to be the max discount here. So let's try that as well. 22. Okay, so yeah, if you have to subscribe and save with $22, let's remove this actually. Okay, and then add the $22 one. Let's see. So now it's $22, but let's see if an additional discount applies on this product here. Cooper 10 says high success rate, so let's add that. And no, so the price is $22, so it's not quite there. What you can do is actually check if it's FBMable. So this one's 2 ounces, so this one is going to be really cheap to ship, about $4 here. And the price doesn't change that much. It's still profitable, but if you actually want to have a good profitable Amazon business, you want to aim for 25% ROI plus, because of how lenient Amazon is with the returns, right? And you get a return, it's going to eat into your profit margin. That's why we aim for anywhere between 25-30%, depending on the product here. Everything like that. So this product is not quite there. This is something that I would save to one of the sheets and say, look at later, see if it's on discount, because I do like the product, I do like the chart, just the price isn't quite there. And that's going to be the main problem that you're going to come across a lot of the times. Is it is, I know it's a good product that people are wanting to buy and name brand, but it's not quite there in terms of the ROI. And that's what sets a good seller from a bad seller, is understanding how to find products profitably using the discount mechanisms, coupons, limited sales, and all those little tips and tricks to actually get the price lower. So this one is not quite there. And it's probably because it probably went on sale or on another website here, like you said, Sephora. Maybe Sephora has it for cheaper. There's 8% cashback too. Don't ever count on cashback, but 8% cashback is good. But yeah, let's see. So it is $25 still here. So the retail is still $25, but maybe Sephora has a better discount. But let's take a look. So we can actually add 10 this time to our cart. And let's see, apply the coupons for Cooper right there. And then we're gonna wait and take a look. So this is something that I would, like I said, spend a little bit extra time on, and just add it to the your buy later list or check later list, as well as on a product like this that you know is being online arbitraged. You can take a look at who's actually selling this product and see what other products they might be carrying in their storefront. That's just called reverse sourcing right here. So we're going to dive into that actually probably on this listing, because I just like it so much based off the charts in here. And when you find a good chart, when you find a good product, the people that are selling it probably have good products in their store too. So you should spend some time looking into products that are, when you find a good product, spend some time looking at who's selling those products right here, which is like these guys: Havel LLC, Sula Central, the general group. These are small sellers. As you can see, 20 sellers, 35 sellers. And when they're small sellers, they're probably going to be they have the same type of business as you, just learning or slowly learning how to sell on Amazon. And they don't have that many reviews. So they're just a smaller seller that you can literally open up their stores and see what else they're selling here. Okay, but let's actually check on our Sephora. So if Sephora doesn't have a good price here either, on major websites, you can also look at if there's any gift cards that are going to be good. This price is probably a little bit too far off, but my favorite is Gift Card Wiki, because it's an aggregator. It populates all the the discounted gift cards from multiple websites. So let's see if we type in Sephora here. Sephora is 6% off, so it's not quite there, because even with $25 with 6% off, it's just not going to be profitable. As you can see, let's do the math: 0.94, and that's going to be $23.50. So it's actually going to be cheaper on the main website. So yes, you're not going to find products all the time like this when you're sourcing. It's one product is going to make you a lot of money, but you're gonna have to find multiple products that are not gonna be good in order to do that. So what I would do if I think it's a good product is just open up the storefronts of people that have anywhere between 1 to 20, 50 under 50 reviews that they're just like small sellers like me and you, and they can they just check out their stores and see what else they would be carrying as well. So for example, I would I would do all of these, but for the sake of this period of time, we're probably gonna just do a few. But yeah, like on one listing, you're gonna go through multiple rabbit holes finding other products. As you can see, this is definitely an all-in arbitrage seller based off the brands they're carrying. They're carrying Lululemon, they're carrying Ryobi. I don't even know what this brand is, Gap. Like these are brands that you've already heard of that people on Amazon are buying, and they're finding it profitably by maybe on Lululemon or something like that. So it's something that you can open up and see the seller that has listed this has already done the research, has already looked at the charts and added it to the store. So all you have to do is see where they're buying it from and see if you can actually make money and if it's on sale or not. So this chart is actually good too, very stable. Pricing is $60 for a belt bag. And personally, I've made a lot of money on belt bags too. That was like one of the first major products I've sold. But as you can see, with 10, 16 sellers right here, pretty stable and everything like that. And you see there's multiple sellers on here too. These are a little bit bigger, but I would focus on the ones that are a little bit smaller. 4 reviews, 9 reviews. Like you can open up these storefronts and go through multiple rabbit holes, and that's what you need to do when you're sourcing product and dedicate a lot of time to this to learn. And you can see this guy sells a lot of Carter's. That's like a baby clothing brand. Nautica, I'm sure you've heard of that brand. This guy's name Lululemon Nautica as well. And let's see, 300 sold a month here. Let's see where they're buying from. I'm sure they're buying mainly from the website on discount here. So $38. Neo Mint. I don't really sell Neo Mint anymore, but $38. They probably need a discount here. But for the sake of this call, we're just gonna move on. From Lululemon, close this one down. Let's see what other brands they have. Lululemon, Ryobi. That's a tool brand. Probably some good products in here too. The price increasing as well. And Gap is good too. They have really good discounts on a lot of products, and everyone loves some Gap. So let's take a look at this right here, just for the sake of this. $36 for this hoodie. We need it for $17.49. Pretty good chart here. It's actually going downwards trend from 35 sellers, as you can see, to 26, and the price is actually slowly going up. So it went from 31, right now it's at 35, 36. So let's see what we can actually do in terms of this product here by clicking on this Google button. And let's see, it's the Gap's woman logo hoodie pullover. It might be that right there. It looks similar, I think. Let's take a look. To me, this looks similar. It's gonna be $29.99 here, which is, let's refresh this, $29.99. That might be way too high of a price. That's probably way cheaper elsewhere. What size is this? When you're looking at a listing with variations like this, you can see that there actually is discrepancies between the price. So this large one is actually $40. The extra large is $35. So there's actually price discrepancies between the variations too. So the large is actually selling the most. I mean, not selling the most, the highest price. It's $30 though, so it might be a little bit too high right now. You have to wait for it to be on sale. But let's see what other discounts possibly we can get. I know Gap has sometimes 50% off coupons, but let's take a look here. Let's see. So I don't think so, but no discounts. Okay, so yeah, Gap is a very seasonal type of thing. So you just have to find it right here. Extra 20% off. I wouldn't do credit card, but yeah, let's just keep moving on. So Gap, there's multiple Gap listings in here that you can take a look at, and these are other brands too. So this is something I would do if I had all the time in the world. I would just go one by one of all these brands and see where they're buying it from and everything like that. Like you see with these mag lights, like they're actually selling pretty well too, 200 sales, 100 sales, and everything like that. And I would take a lot of time looking at these charts here. I do have a seller app tutorial if you don't know what it looks like when you're reading these charts here. This is like a Swiss brand right here, Nike, 700 sold for this knife right here. Like this is something I think is cool that maybe is profitable. 700 sold right here. And let's take a look how much this actually costs. This might cost $8. What is this? Classic paring knife with straight edge, spear point black. Right there, $8. Let's see. $8. Let's see. Oops. Let's see if we actually can get a coupon here
with Cooper if they have anything. If not, that's totally okay too. Because I think even with at $8, this might be still good. Let's take another look here. $8. Yeah, you plug in $8. Yeah, that's gonna be 35% ROI right there. $2. I know it's red because our minimum profit is $3, but even if you're spending $8 and making $2.80, you're still gonna be really happy about that. Let's see what the fees are here. I think even with FBA, FBM is gonna be cheaper. It's gonna be $4 to ship this, so it's gonna be better FBA. But yeah, and then there's the black one is the most priced, which is $17. The other colors are a little bit pricier, but we did find our first good product. 700 sold a month right here. I'm definitely gonna add this one to the YouTube list because I think it's a good product. Let's grab this link as well. So like I said, if you want this list with potential profit, then send me a DM on Instagram and I'll send it over to you as well. But I would put this here, and then at 700 sold a month, you would do some quick math and see how many you actually want to buy. So there's about 5 sellers here that are dividing it, but most people are not priced well. So this guy's priced $17. So the lowest price is $17. So even when this guy sells out, the price might even jump up. But I would say selling 50 to 100 of these would not be crazy at all. So let's do a seller app. You can put in quantity of 50. Let's see how much 50 would cost us. It would cost us for about $400, but we can make about $140 profit. But even at 100, I think you could sell 100 a month because it sells already 700 a month. So you can make $300 profit. So let's just be conservative and say 75 units for about $200 profit right there. So let's just put $200 for potential profit for this video so far. And when there's one good brand that you could think you could sell here, you could also, like I said, do the reverse sourcing and find other products like that and other sellers that are selling this product here. So nice, we found this through reverse sourcing too, and I'm looking at the charts, which ones I like that are sold pretty well. This one's 200 sold a month, but Amazon is on this one, but they're not on the buy box right now. So maybe let's take a look at this one. It's a $40 knife, so professional boning knife. Oh, Amazon is not on the buy box. As you can see, it's sold by Authentic Deal, so it's sold by third-party sellers here. So let's see what the price on the website would be. $40, so that's not going to be good. Oh, that's fine. We're going to move on real quick here to as you can see, we haven't even touched all of these other Amazon listings, so we're still going through the rabbit hole through this one here. And that's the beauty of reverse sourcing, because you can look at so many products all the time. You don't have to drive around stores. You're just clicking on you're just clicking buttons, and eventually, if you do this all day, you're gonna find products. So Jellycat, I know, is a really good brand that a lot of my students actually sell as well. So yeah, that's something that you can take a look at too. Video games are always going to be good. They're usually like Walmart clearance. As you can see, N1 is a Walmart brand, so anyone that's selling it is buying from Walmart, as you can see. So N1, let's look at his Jellycat listings though. I just think Jellycat is really, really good. All right, so these ones are 12 sold a month, so I'm going to pass. 200 sold a month on this one, 100 sold a month on this one. So I would open up these two right here and see what I could do. The ones that are sold a little bit too slow, it's not my personal preference because I do like to make faster profit, especially if you're a beginner seller. But this one, really stable chart here, selling for around $64 all the time, and it's rotating. And actually the offer count is going down. See how it goes from 37 sellers all the way down to 21. This means that the Amazon customers that are buying this product are actually buying it, and the suppliers are not being able to keep it in stock, or it's selling through, or maybe it is out of stock on the website. But we'll take a look here and see if we can find it. It is out of stock on Jellycat here. By the time you're watching this video, they might be able to restock at Nordstrom. Nordstrom is out of stock too, but as you see with $40, I know you're making 20% ROI, but stuff like this doesn't get returned that much, and you're making $8 profit here. By the time you're watching this video, I hope it's still in stock now, or they restocked. But as you can see, people are buying it from people are buying from Jellycat, people are buying from Nordstrom here for $40 and reselling it on Amazon for over $63 or $64 and making a lot of money here. And there's a ton of sellers that you can look through here as well, and going down through another rabbit hole of reverse sourcing, see what other brands these guys might be carrying here. So this one, I know it's out of stock right now, so we can't technically count the profit, but hopefully by the time you're watching this video, it will be in stock here. But I think at, let's say 100, 200 sold a month, we could sell about 30 units here. And let's see what the potential profit of that would actually look like with the profit calculator. Let's say 30 units. It would be fair assumption. You're making another $250 profit right there. Boom. So let's add 250 right here. So we're already at almost $500 profit in less than 22 minutes of potential profit. And there's a ton of more products to look at. So this one is a peach product. We need it for about $28, $29. Offer count is actually going down and everything like that. And $50 for a plushie right here. Let's see what the actual, so $28 on Jellycat right now. Boom, there we go. This one's actually in stock and you put $20 here. I know it's only 100 sold a month. That's still great. I think you can still sell 25 of these if you price aggressively. So let's just see what it looks like. 25 units. Boom, another $240 profit. And you can see we actually know it is selling through. 50 sold to 100 sold, and you know it's moving. This product is actually moving based off the chart here. So I would add this as well. So we just made it potentially another $250 profit on just 25 units here. So let's just do 240 right there. So we're already close to $1,000. I think we're around $750. Let me add these listings here for you guys, whoever's watching this. Let's see. So yeah, a ton of my students have sold Jellycat. It's a great brand to sell. It sells fast. It's low returns and everything like that. And we found this through this guy's random store. And he's already, like I said, he's already added it to his storefront. So he's already done the research. He's already looked at the charts, hopefully, and he's added it to his storefront for a reason. And all you have to do is see where he's buying it from, and hopefully you can find it for the same price that he did. And you can keep going down more rabbit holes. Like I said, you open up these storefronts, you see a lot of different brands. Tom and Cooper, that's a clothing brand. Mrs. Myers, that's soap. Native, that's soap too. Electronic Arts, that's video games. Like video games are really, really good because they sell fast and they're easy to ship. So I would take a look at this and see if we can find it for cheap. Usually video games are a little bit harder to find, possibly because they are on discount from in store. But let's see, $20. So we need this for 26. So this one might be not a digital. This might be a digital copy. So let's take a look. I can't even click on it. Let's see. Yeah, it might be a digital copy. Yeah, I think it's a digital copy. But video games are good always, and there's a ton of sellers on this as well that you can take a look at. We're gonna move on to keep finding different brands and try to get to hopefully $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 profit and everything like that. Awala is always a good brand. I'm sure you've seen this. This is the water bottle that's everyone's been loving lately. I have one myself. Awala, 50 sold a month, so not selling too fast, but let's see what we can actually find it for profitably. So it's at $29 from Tilly's. It goes from multiple places. $29 on Urban Outfitters. So I would take a look at these too. This is 32 ounce stuff. We need it 32 ounce, $34.99. That's 24 ounce, $34.99. So Target, $34.99. So Target has it for $34. I would open up Target. So at $35, that's not going to be good. But usually you can get a pretty good discounted gift card from Target. Like around 10% off, but let's just even see what 10% off. So it's going to be 18% ROI, so it's still not a little low in my opinion for this one because it's not even selling that fast. So if you're going to go for a little bit lower ROI, I would want the product to sell a lot faster than just 50 sold a month. So I would probably pass on this just for the sake that it's not profitable and it's selling slow. And there's a ton of Awala ones here that I'm looking at. Here, I do like this one. That's $30. No buy box. Lowest price is $50 though, so this guy's priced a little high. Mrs. Myers. Let's look at this. Mrs. Myers. Some soap stuff. These ones could be potentially good. Like this set right here might be good. 200 sold a month right there. $8.93. We need it to $13.93. We're actually close right there. Not too close, but it is close in terms of price. It looks a little bit different. This is a white cap, so it's a new look instead of the black cap, but I don't think it matters that much in terms of it's the same exact product. I think $14 to $8 might be a little bit too much of a reach to discount, but let's see. Oh, we actually did get a coupon for 10% off, so it's going to be about $125.91 divided by 10, so it's about $12 a unit. So we're actually close, but it's break even for now. So it's not going to be good, but the rainwater one is selling for $35, which is crazy, but it's not selling that fast based off this chart. It's undersold. Oh, you see how it says 50 sold a month, and then for the last month it hasn't sold under 50. It hasn't sold over 50. So this one's selling a little bit slow, but it is profitable. But I always want to say, find products that sell faster, because you don't want to hold on to that product that long because you want to make your money fast. And a fast nickel is better than slow dime because you want to keep turning over the inventory and reinvesting and not being stuck on products that sell slow. So this one's a little bit high priced for me. We're gonna move on here. We looked at these ones already. Yeah, there's a lot of tabs when you're doing this. Gaps, probably have to look a little bit more gap. But finally, let's just it's been about 30 minutes now. Let's get into our actual other products that I had laid out for us. And if I really did this and really sourced here, this is like a full-time job, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day, and you'll definitely find products. So this one, 50 sold a month, so it's selling a little too slow. Not a little too slow, selling slow, but not, I think minimum 50 is okay, depending on how many sellers on it. But as you can see with this chart here, it's going up, which means there's 30 sellers on it, but it's only sold 50 times a month. So this means that this product is just not good because there's too much competition and the actual demand of this product is not being met. And this is a product I would want to avoid because when the demand is not being met, the people selling it can only compete with their price, and you're going to get something called price sinking, where eventually the price starts to go down, which is like, as you can start to see here, $26, and now it's selling for 23, 22. Someone even listed it at like right now it's $23, so not 22 yet, but still the price is going down, and it's still going down because it's not being sold out and demand is not being met. So this is a product I would probably avoid for the most part, but it's probably a good place where you can actually find other sellers as well, because it is Carter's, and that's a online arbitrage brand, name brand product that you could sell. DJI Mini 3 propellers, 200 sold a month. Like, that's pretty crazy. Let's see. 22 actually has some pretty good movement here. Let's see what people are buying this for. Oh, $9 here. Boom, $9 for this. And the lowest price, $9. Boom, we found this guy in this guy's store right there. $9, 200 sold a month. And look at this chart going down. 22 sellers, 17. So we know people are actually buying this. It's selling out, and the price is very, very consistent here. $21. So you buy this for $9, sell it for about $21.48. As you see, the lowest price right there. The buy box is $22 right now, but the lowest price is $21.48. So you can kind of base it off both of them, but I would do lowest price just to be a little bit more safe. I think you could sell about 40 to 50 of these, so let's just say 50. It is sold 200 times a month. You're making another $282 profit right here. So let me add this. This is actually, in my opinion, a really good product that's kind of low key and everything like that. So let's boom here. It might even have some discounts too, up to 25% off, like possibly. Let's add 20 of these because it's kind of cheaper. Okay, no, but that's still cheap enough where it's like really profitable. So let's just add that here. They had it on here. They had that. So let's add that to our list here. So $282. Let's just say 280 for the accuracy purposes. So I think we're at, oh, and what just happened? Oh, so let's just do a quick little formula. Some of these for now. We're at about $1,000 profit in about 33 minutes here potentially, and we're not even halfway through most of the products here. But yeah, and then whoever's selling this, like I said, rabbit holes. Selling this profitably, they probably have other products profitably. I would look for anyone that's a little bit slower, smaller review and everything like that. Like 30 sellers here, maybe potentially. Well, he sells a lot of Digi stuff, so maybe Digi is actually a pretty good brand. Like these ones are sold pretty crazy, like 1,000 sold a month right here for this remote control. Like I'll take a look. This one's an average sale price product, but 200 sold. 1,000 sold for $200. That's pretty incredible. You need it for $135. Let's see what we can buy it for. So I wouldn't buy from third party eBay, AliExpress. That's probably fake product. So I guess it's $200 retail out of stock right here. So it's not quite profitable. But this one is really, really good in terms of the product here. But let's move on. Some J. Franco Monster Jam. Monster Jam is a great brand that a lot of my students sell too. 300 sold a month over here. Pretty stable chart. Well, the price is actually increasing. The African is actually increasing, so we're a little bit weary about that. It's not selling as fast as it should, but chart is pretty stable at $32. So I can get this for anywhere between 50. It's good. I like this one. It says customers usually keep this item as well. Let's see where people are buying this from. So $16. What is this? Soft buddy pillow. So $16 from Target right there. And maybe Walmart. $12.47. 7 inches. This one is. Target has deals too. So Shipping, what deals do they have though? Spend $50, save 10, spend $30, save 5. So that's about 20% off if you spend money on Target. Is this the same thing though? I'm not quite sure. No, which one is the most accurate? So it's the Flames right here, Gravedigger. Let's take a look. So this one looks the most accurate to me. So 1689, yeah, this one looks the most like that one, yep. So 1689 with the deal right here if you have Target Circle. So make sure you have a Target Circle account because you can get $50 and 10% off. That's 20% off right there. And yeah, like I'm not gonna sign into my Target account, but if I was gonna buy this, I would. And I think even at 1687, I might be still close, but with the Target thing, you can get 20% off, right? So 0.8. So it'd be $13.50. So you buy this for $13.50, selling for $32 right now. And this thing is selling 300 times a month. So I think you could sell 75 of these pretty consistently and make $450 profit right here. 75, it's selling 300 times a month. So yeah, anywhere between 50 to 75 units, maybe even 100 units would be not terrible. So I think, yeah, this one you definitely add to the chart. And we definitely just crossed our over $1,000 profit potentially. And in about 36 minutes here. So let's go. And we found this through reverse sourcing as well. I'm looking at a lot of you guys have a little bit higher reviews and everything like that, but that's totally okay. We have Barbie, Huda, everything like that, Mrs. Myers, and whatnot. So here, actually, let's look at some storefronts on this listing just to see if there's any other people. Maybe this guy might be okay. Where did we even find this monster gem? I don't even know. I don't know how we found this monster gem in the first place. All right, so we're seeing other brands in the store. Crocs is a great brand that I recommend beginner sellers sell to. It's quite easy to ungate on the main website on Crocs, but as you can see here, he has some Peanut Snoopy clogs right here that are selling 100 times a month. Let's see what we can find it for on Google. So these are quite expensive, $54. So it might be a retail thing. Let's see, Jibbits are always good. I love Jibbits. They're so easy to ship. They're always on sale. If you can catch them on sale, and they sell pretty well. So let's take a look at all these three right here. They're just overall really cute too. So yeah, let's take a look. $9.99 here. That's kind of close, but not quite. That's okay. From Target. So yeah, they're usually on sale. From Crocs right now, there's no sale, but that's when you would snipe them. Let's see. These are SpongeBob themed. Pokemon themed right here. We take a look at that. That's cheap. SpongeBob theme at Kids Foot Locker for $10.99. Let's look at that. So $10.99 here. Is this the same thing? Let's go back. Looks like it is the same thing to me. $10.99. What's the price on this? $6.45. We need it for $6.45. That's going to be way too high, so it's not going to quite work. This Pokemon is interesting to me because it's so cheap. So, and Pokemon is very, really, really popular. So let's take a look here. $8.97. Okay, it's really, really close. Same thing, 1,000 sold per month. Wow. $16, $8.97. The thing about this is that with Dick's, let's see, $8.97 here. Oops, we're in the wrong one. These ones are too expensive, I think. Let's go here. $8.97. Plug that in. So that's not going to be okay, but we're really, really close. Look at this chart. Amazing chart. 22 sellers right now, has 10, so it's completely selling out. The price is actually, the monthly sold is actually going up, 500, 600, 900. So this product is going up, and the price is going up, as you can see. So see, the price is going up $16 right now. And the thing about it is, Dick's is actually usually has some decent gift cards, 6% right there, 12% right there. So you can get extra 12% off on card cookie, and that's going to make this product worth it. So $8.97. This is a secret strategy that most sellers don't even know, is utilizing discounts. So $8.97 times 12% off, right? That's going to be $7.89 right there. 26% ROI, $2 profit. That is quite good. 1,000 sold a month, so you can easily sell, let's say, 200 of these right there. Let's say 150 to be a little bit more conservative. So $300 profit right there. Boom. Got this in there. And then usually Dick's has extra coupons. Yeah, $20 off right here. Off 100, that's an extra 20% off. So you can even save a little bit more money if you did this the right way too, with combining the extra discounts. So $7.89 times 0.8, that's $6.31. So 57%, $3 profit right there. We're in the green. Crazy. 150 sold. We're making $47 profit. Let's just say 500 to be more round. But boom, we're at $2,000 of potential profit right there based off conservative numbers here. And let's see who's selling this product. 19 sold right there. 90 sold is probably okay to look at. Let's see. 21 right there. 35. Like, these are great sellers that you can definitely reverse source off right here. And we have a bunch of tabs open right here. So Nike, hard gated. These are a bunch of hard gated stuff. Still has a bunch of Croc stuff that you can take a look at that have a little bit more gibbets here. Gibbets are always going to be good as well. This guy's 120 Crocs listings, so he has a bunch right here that he's making money off. This one's selling for $70, so let's take a look at this one. Real Street Clogs, that's probably going to be popular. Another good chart right here. The offer count is going down. The price is actually going up right now. So let's see if we can snipe these for about $35 here. So $48 on Crocs, not quite there. Let's see if we plug in 48. Yeah, that's not going to be great. Sometimes there's this it's on sale, $33 on Sportsman Warehouse though. That could be good. So let's take a look. Size 7 only though, but let's take a look. Okay, now we're gonna make sure it's the same thing, same design. It looks good to me. Okay, so $33. They have a size 8. They do have a size 8 for $33. And 10% off right there potentially. So put the size 8 right here. Size 8 men's. It's selling for $53. So we plug in that $35 price. It's not going to be quite there, but 10% off. That could be okay. Oops, $33.50. What was the price again? $33.77. So actually $33.77 times 0.9 for 10% off. Let's see. It costs us about $30. Let's see. So it's not quite there. 26% ROI. For shoes, they have a little bit higher return rate, so you want to be a little bit more. And it's actually this one's actually selling a little bit under 50 sold per month. So it's not quite there. But yeah, we're gonna move on from here. These are still probably potentially worth looking at. More Crocs here. You can spend all day looking at Crocs and see if you can make some money here. This Pokemon one is crazy. So let's look at this one. $10, but it's actually $9.95 shipping, so it's actually total price of $20. So make sure sometimes Sellerarm doesn't track that. See how it says the sell price automatically says 10, but the lowest price right now is actually $19.95 because it's $9.95 shipping. So you're actually gonna have to change the price in Sellerarm to reflect that. So now we can accurately reflect it, and boom, this one's actually a really good product. Price is just climbing crazy on this. Monthly sold is increasing pretty hard, and the offer count declined. This is a type of product that you want to see and type of chart that you want to see. But let's see. The Target has the same gibbets here. These ones might be a little bit harder to find. They have it here. Oh, that's not the same. Let's see. Yeah, it might not be on sale right now. So yeah, that's why the price is so high. So we're gonna move on here. No more Crocs. Crocs are always gonna be good. People buy Crocs all the time. It's a healthy brand that people love. But we're going to keep moving on here. We're at 45 minutes now, approximately, of sourcing here. Where are we? Random storefronts here. We're just going to look at the monthly sold. These ones are not going to be that great. McFarlane Toys, I've never heard of this, but it looks like he's making a lot of money here. To me, it looks like it's selling a little bit too slow, so I'm gonna pass on this right now. Has Milwaukee stuff, Lego stuff, 400 sold. These ones might be okay to look at. Let's look at this one here. I'm gonna go here and just close all these to make my life a little bit easier. Might make my life a little bit easier. Okay, so we're at this Milwaukee one now. And let's see how much it costs. $9, that's gonna be a little bit too high right there. Oh, this is a 2-pack or just one? Looks like it's 1 or 2. You get 2, I think. Or 1, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you do get sets, key sets. $225, so $31. Yeah, that's going to be very far off the price that we need it for. So let's move on here. Screwdrivers for $39 right there. 2-piece 14-in-1 ratchet set. Let's go here. $20 right there, as you see. Looks like it might be this right here, $20. I don't know if it's the same. It looks the same to me. Yeah, $20 right there. Boom. 300 for the month. We can sell like 75 of these. Boom. Let's see. Another $600 profit potentially. Great. Another great chart. Downwards trend of sellers. Oops. Let's go back to 3 months. Downward trend of sellers. Uptick in price. And monthly sold is really consistent. So this one is great as well. Let's add this to our list right here. $600 potentially profit right there. So we're at $2,500 profit. Well, I'm supposed to add these listings here. Oops. Let me do that for you right now. Whoever's watching this, I think this one was on Target, I believe. Target. And this one was on Dix. So a very wide range of websites, as you can see. And I hope this helps you familiarize yourself with multiple stores and everything like that. Here we go. Oh, this one says Google, but I don't know why it's doing that. Oh my goodness. Give me 1 second, everyone. Let me fix this link for you to make it super accurate. There you go, copy, boom. I don't know why that took so long, but sorry. There we go. Okay, so now let's move on. Milwaukee here, more brands that we can get familiar with. And who's selling this? You can find who's selling this stuff. Pretty big name stuff, so it's probably not that craziest to look through, but this guy has a lot of good Milwaukee stuff that is probably profitable and everything like that. Yep, but for the sake of this, we're just going to move on and see what other brands and products we can find. So this guy, I don't know what this brand is. So we're moving on from beauty. We're moving on from tools to beauty now. These ones are doing pretty okay. 100 sold a month. Let's just look at some beauty stuff. See if we can make some money on this. Pretty great consistent chart here. 200 sales a month, very stable. Let's see, we need it for about $14 here. So let's see. So it is priced way too high, $25. You gotta wait for it to be on sale. I'm not even gonna bother. It's like $25 is way too high of a price to get a discount to all the way down to 14. These are the like small little tips that you want to save time, money when it's a little bit too far off the price. It's just not worth to really dive a little bit deeper because it's really hard to get over 50% off. Like this is like $39, right? We need it for 22. This is really not likely that we're gonna get a 50% discount. So it's just not, in my opinion, it's just not really that worth to look a little bit deeper into. But this one, I don't know what the difference is. This is the mini. Oh, I see. So the mini is $23, but the main one is $29. So all the beauty stuff is just, you have to find the limited sale and everything like that. So let's find this one right here, this perfume for $38. Price and everything is pretty stable, $38 here. Pretty stable offer count and pretty consistent selling. So we need this for about $20. We're close, it's 25. We need a 20% discount, so that's pretty doable if you can get a discount here. Subscribe and save is $20. Boom. Just make sure you cancel it, but let's add 10 to our cart here. And we're at $20. Boom. So perfect. This is 20. We gotta make sure it's the same product now, actually. So this one, oops. So what is this? Sand plus Fog Vanilla Musk Perfume. The Rollerball, 1.7 ounces, $38 here. That is what this product is. And then this one is a different brand, but it looks like It is 50 millimeters, so it's same thing but different packaging, so it should be fine. The customer, depending on what, like if they're getting the same product, it's different packaging. Most of the time they're not going to complain. So $20 here, 100 sold a month, so we can sell about 20 of these, I would say, a month, making $140 right there. So let's gonna add this to our buy sheet. $140 profit, and add this into there. Boom. Okay, and then what we do exactly when we find a good product is see who's selling it, right? So there's this guy, it has no reviews. This guy, 7 reviews. 32 reviews is probably a good 3 reviews. Let's open up like one more. 62. And then you can see very beauty heavy, very video game heavy in this one. I do like some of these video games. So this one interests me. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Oh. Buy new for $38. We need it for like 20, so $29, kind of close, but not quite there for discount wise. Need it for like a little bit cheaper than that to make it work, but let's see where we're at. All right, so let's see Black Ops, video games, and everything like that. Nothing really catches my eye here. A ton of beauty. I don't personally like beauty products that much, but some people are really into it. I just don't like sourcing it because there's just so many variations and everything. But they are profitable. As you can see, this guy has 57 ASINs and everything like that. But we're just gonna jump into this product here. Crazy selling, 9,000 sold per month right here on this product, and really consistent pricing. Really consistent. A little bit uptick in off count, but really consistent movement, and it's selling crazy fast. So let's see what we can actually get this for on Google. So obviously Shein, don't do that. Nutrafol, what is this brand? Spartan. Let's see, Spartan right here. Shop now. So we need just a shampoo. Hair growth shampoo for loss. Yeah, just the shampoo is $69. But it looks like there was a really big discount. So let's see. Extra 10% off. What's the price on this? $28. Wow, that's so. Root activator. So yeah, that price is way too high. It's also on Timo. It's kind of sus. It is $64.95 though. Oh, you get $21 per bottle. So we're gonna add 5 of these and see if there's like any good discounts. There are some Cooper discounts. Spartan 30%. Whoa, $194. So it's gonna be 30 bottles right here. This is 5 times 6, as you can see. We're waiting for the discounts to apply. And hopefully we can get this for about $15 and make some money here. If not, then that sucks. But because this product is ripping. So $450 for 454 divided by, what's the math? 30 bottles, right? 454.83 divided by 5 times 6 bottles, so 30. So divided by 30 bottles, $15.16 per bottle. Well, that's going to be profitable. $4 profit per unit here. A lot of people selling it, but a lot of movement. Like you can sell, honestly, 1,000 of these if you really want to invest right there and make $4,000 profit. So let's just be a little bit more conservative because you don't want to spend that much money on inventory. 500 units, you're making $2,300 profit right there. Boom. Crazy product. This is like one of those products where you just make a lot of money I was about to cuss right there, but a lot of money on a product like this, and it's a product you just find randomly, and yeah, it's just really good. And then you have to do some crazy stuff to get a little bit more of a discount, but why would you not do that for a few $1,000s profit per month? So let me add this to the sheet right here. Try Spartan. What's the profit on that? $500 units. $2,300 profit. I think you could sell more of these, but let's just say $2,300 profit. Boom. We're at 5K profit in about an hour now, potentially. So we're almost halfway to our goal of 10K. Let's see if you can hit it in the next hour. But I mean, off just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 products, we're closer for 5K profit. And I know we looked at way more products than that, but these are the potential buyers that I looked at that I thought were good. And again, whoever's selling this is doing online arbitrage probably, and you see who's selling this. 35 sellers right there. Boom. Just going down multiple rabbit holes and seeing which products and brands that you think you might want to carry here and everything like that. And like, I don't even know what this is, but it's selling 4,000 times a month, you know, like they're selling Plan B. That's interesting. But yeah, this is like a canine dewormer, and like people love their pets, so like they're gonna pay for this if they think it's valuable, and people are buying this for $20. That might be a little bit far off. Let's see. Box of 3 1-gram packages. These are 3 4-gram packets, so it's not quite there. But yeah, we're close to making 5K profit on this. Anyway, so let's see. I'm gonna probably source for another 30 minutes, an hour, and hopefully we can get up to that, close to that 10K profit. If not, we still, I think 5K in 1 hour is still great. So we're gonna go in this another Monster Jam product here, and this one is selling 500 times a month, right there. And let's see, $27.55 for this diecast. What is this? What's the name though? Rec Deck. Rec Deck. So people are buying this from Target. For heck cheap, $4, and it was discounted for this right here. Yeah, $4 for this, and it's right now it's selling for $27.55. So hopefully by the time you watch this video, it'll be in stock. I'm gonna add this here. This is something that you could sell like 100 of a month as well. It's potentially another $1,000 profit if you can get 100 of these. So I know it is out of stock, so we're not gonna count this one to the total. But this is another crazy product right here that people are buying. And if you want to spend some time looking at like other stores, you can maybe try to find it as well on other places here. I'm gonna add this one to the thing, but I'm not gonna count the profit in there just because it's not available, and I don't want to add the $1,000 profit. But it is a product that people are buying for $4 on Target and reselling for $27.45 on Amazon, and sold 500 times a month, right? So that's amazing. So, and whoever's selling this, like I said, I know I'm keep repeating myself, but this is what you do. It's very boring, but it's very simple. You just find products that people are selling, and then see what other products they're carrying in their storefronts, and just copying them, and they've already done the work for you. And I know it sounds like a broken clock, but this is exactly what I've done to sell $4 million on Amazon. It's literally that simple once you figure out what it looks like and how to do it. And you just constantly go down these seller ramp things. Some storefronts are not going to be good. Some storefronts are going to have crazy stuff like this, Tony's Gecko audio. Like this might be pretty good here. This code similar Nintendo Switch might be okay. The chart doesn't look that good on it, but there's millions and millions of products on Amazon, right? And you just have to sell 10 products that make you 5 to 10K profit a month, and that's what it takes. So this one is $4.63. Let's see, Tony's, yeah, that's way too high price for $13. So not quite good enough for this here. Let's see. FC. All right, so another more Monster Jam. I do like Monster Jam. As you can see, this one is the one we just looked at. Let's see if El Toro Loco is available. I think it was. So $9.90. So like, I don't know, that one's was so expensive. This one's not as expensive, but still $9.90. What's the lowest price on this currently? Let's take a look. It's $9.90. All right, so let's see what we can buy it for. On Walmart, it's at $4. We plug in $4 here. Might be not great, but let's see. Yeah, it's going to be 44 cents profit, so not going to be great at all to sell this, in my opinion. But yeah, not a great product because it's just not profitable. It sells decent, it sells okay, but it's just not profitable to sell. Let's see, 17 sold a month, 500 sold a month. That's the same one we just saw. So everything else is just okay. He has more gaps. More Tony's. Tony's is actually really, really good too. And they usually have some crazy sales. Especially, I've seen this one being sold before, so yeah, I don't know. The price kind of went down to the regular price because Tony's is on there, so they're probably not profitable now, but at one point in time, people were ripping them and making a lot of money. But yeah, and still we have not looked through most of these listings, so let's start to get to that. 450 sold a month. This one is just selling too slow. So make sure when it says 450 sold a month, it doesn't have this exclamation mark. When it has this exclamation mark, that means that it's all shared between all the variations. And you can look at the keyword chart. It doesn't have that yellow middle sold, as you can see with a lot of them, like this one right here. This yellow line says 50 sold, 100 sold, 50 sold. If it doesn't have that yellow line, that means that this product is selling under 50 times a month. So this is probably just not good to sell. And you can see SellRamp estimates that as 28 sold per month anyways. So yeah, under 50, I would always usually pass. Yeah, it's not a great product, so let's just move on real quick. Exit out of this. I wouldn't even look at who's selling it, because if you're selling a bad product, they probably have other bad products in here. This one's under 50 sold a month as well, so same thing. I wouldn't sell this because, and I wouldn't even want to look at who's selling it, because if you're selling a product like this, it's probably, they probably are not making money with their Amazon business. Sunny Angels, that's, well, frequent return, that kind of sucks, but Sunny Angels, very pop culture, very popular product. $27.90. I think retail is really cheap. Yeah, $12.25 retail right here. 200 sold a month. I already know this is going to be profitable because this is one of those products that have crazy demand outside of Amazon that people want to just go on Amazon and buy. So $12.25 right there for fruit series right there. Plug in $12.25. And you're $12.25, and you're making about $7 profit per unit on this, and selling 200 times a month. I'm gonna say you could sell around 30 units on consistently. $200, $220 profit right there, and it's available right now. So let's just add this to our thing. Another good product that we can add to our thing. Let's just move this here to make it better. And I need to add this Monster Jam from Target. Oh, not this one. I keep forgetting to add this, but let's do this right now just for you guys. I know it's out of stock, so I said I'm not gonna count the profit, but this is a product that you could potentially make $1,000 profit on if it was in stock. Boom. And then this one was $220, I believe. So we're at over $5,000 profit in a little over 1 hour. So I could definitely just end this video now and be like, oh, we potentially made $5,000 profit in 1 hour. But we're gonna keep going. So for another 30 minutes and see if we can find more profit like that and hit that goal closer to 10,000. But yeah, I could literally just drop this video title, $5,000 profit in 1 hour, and hopefully we'll get some views. But yeah, we're gonna keep going just because I have a bunch of other Amazon listings here and everything like that. But same thing. I hope you're getting it now. Find who's selling this, what other products they're selling. Anywhere between 1 to 50 reviews is great. These ones are a little bit high ID, but there you go. Boom. And we're looking at other brands, and we're just constantly updating our catalog with more and more brands that we just don't even familiar with. Like this one is selling for $23 here. Probably not profitable if the retail is $12.25. So we don't have to look at that. This belt here that is 50 sold a month, but let's get Sunny Angels because we just found some Sunny Angels and we just can rip Sunny Angels and make a lot of money here. 2,000 sold per month, 1,000 sold per month. Like this guy just has the secret sauce right here. 1,000 sold per month. Just open up all of these honestly and see. $24 right here. Boom. Let's see if it's available. $13.75. Sucks that it's not on the actual. Oh, is it $13.75 here? Plug in $13.75. Let's see. So 90% ROI, a little bit low, honestly, for this. I want closer to 25% ROI, so I would pass on this one. Let's see. $26 here. Let's see what price is. $13.75 for hippers. $13.75. That's actually going to be profitable. 34% ROI. $4 profit. Selling 2,000 times a month, right? Like if it's selling 2,000 times a month, what's stopping you from selling like, 200 units of this, 300 units of this? Let's just say 250, and you're making $1,000 profit. And it's available right now. So add this to our page. Boom, another great product. Let's say I'm gonna say $1,000 profit potentially, and we're at $6,000 right now. Banger. And then I think there was another one. This one, Sunny Angel, sealed blind box. We can definitely dive a little bit deeper. $12.25. Let's plug that in. Might not be great. Yeah, 20% ROI. That's not great. It might be okay because it's still profitable, but I think it has some. You might have some average returns, so you still want to aim for a little bit higher ROI. But same thing. Definitely can look at who's selling this and find other products that way. Like this right there. Let's actually close out some of these tabs again because we have a lot. And this is what happens when you source. It's just like the main problem is just having so much tabs open. But there's so many products you can look at all day and make real money. And your hour and your income isn't tied to your hours. It's just about how well you can actually do this and how fast you can source and how efficient can you actually source. But yeah, these vinyls, 50 sold a month, not great, but let's see here. But yeah, actually no, I was looking at some of the storefronts here. Sunny Angels has 21 more. If you had all the time in the world, I would definitely look at all of these to find some more potential profit here, because they're just absolutely ripping. Like this one. Like let's look at one more. Actually, let's look at two more. So I like these ones. Maybe even this one. Now I want something that's above $12 because I think the average retail is about that. $28 right here. Let's see. 12.25 Marine Series. 12.25. Boom. Like another good product. Like I'm just gonna already add this before. Oh, and I didn't add the hippers one. Let me add that for you right now. Oh, this is the fruit series. Okay, I did have it right here. Yeah, it is the fruit series. Perfect. Boom. Potentially profit. Let's check. I'll look at this marine one. 12.25 in stock right now. You can probably get it cheaper if you buy 12. I don't know what the math is. 147 divided by 12. Oh, it's about this is still the same price. Okay. 12.25. Boom, you're making crazy $7 profit on this. Selling 700 times a month. Like I think you could sell 100 of these easily. 80. Let's just be 80 to be more conservative. At $600 profit right here on 80 units. Boom, $600 profit. We're so close, guys. We're so close, and we can keep looking at Sunny Angels, but I want to expand our little thing. Okay, let's do these ones real quick. I want to expand our catalog in your dollars so you can make some more money. So $13.75 might be okay. No, they're not all good, guys. So that's fine. We're gonna move on. Smithski's right there. I don't even know that's gonna be good. I'm just interested in this for some reason. So as a keychain, 900 sold a month is pretty high though. Let's see what the retail is. $9. Yeah, it's gonna be a little too high. Yeah. So let's move on. Boom. Vinyls, they do okay, but sometimes they're hard to ship. So $22.49 on this vinyl here. That's way too far off the price. And this one isn't selling that crazy. 100 sold a month is nothing to complain about, but let's see. Let's see actually where we can find it for cheap. This is the OG Minecraft sound. 100 sold for a month. See, I did see a video about this recently, so I'll see there's like an uptick in sales. 24. Yeah, no. Okay. No. Let's move on here. I have a lot of vinyls here. $46. Taylor Swift is good. I guess I looked at this previously. But what is it at now? $37.99. Usually Target has like discounts, like buy two get one free on vinyls. I don't know if they have it right now. It looks like they don't. Yeah, $37. That's just not going to be. It's not going to cut it. We need it for 24. So move on. Science and Sport here. 50 sold a month. Had 100 sold a month at one point. Let's see what we could do here with this. What is this? Oops. $24 for one pack. $15 right there. So it is not that. It's close, but not that close, and it's not selling that fast. So let's just gonna move it on here. For the sake of this call, $40 for this Pokemon plushie. The chart, it doesn't look that good though. So we're going to open it up. $20 on Pokemon Center though. $20 right there, as you can see. Which one is it? I think it was this one. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's this one. 11.5. This one's 11.3. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same thing. $20. It is profitable. 50 sold a month. So this is like one of those like little base hits that you can make a little bit of money on. I would say you could sell about 10 of these a month. Let's see what the profit would be. $70 profit. You know, $70 profit for a couple units is not gonna kill you, right? So definitely still probably okay. Oops, to sell this type of thing and to add stuff to your catalog and everything like that. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit tired. As you can see, I don't know where I'm clicking. Oh yeah, I'm adding to the sheet. So I get a little bit distracted, ADHD. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. I'll go back on this listing here. Yeah, I should have wrapped it up when we hit the 5K profit, but I'm doing this for you guys and hopefully trying to hit our goal of 10K. I don't know if we're going to hit it, but we are going to try. Where is that? Right here. So let's see who's selling this product here that has some decent reviews. 66 reviews right there on this guy. Open up a store. What is he selling? A bunch of Pokemon stuff. There's people selling Pokemon cards on Amazon. Yeah, he's a very Pokemon seller. Very heavy in that. I don't know where you would buy these raw cards, but he is definitely selling here. That's pretty interesting. I've never seen something like this. That's pretty cool actually. But yeah, let's just move on from this guy. Mac Beauty, 150 sold a month, so I would just avoid this. See how it says 50 sold and it just dropped off, so it hasn't sold over 50 in a long time, so it's just not a great seller. So moving on. Ninja, 1,000 sold a month. I like that. Very stable chart, very consistent offer count, and very consistent selling product. 1,000 sold a month. Let's see. So it's $29.99. That's very close right there on target. Actually, might be able to make it work. $20.99. We're close. It's selling so well that so on Target, let's see what the gift card is. Target is 4% off, so that's not the best. So we're actually a little bit far off, but this is something that is very, very close. So $29.99 times 4% off times 0.96, 17% ROI. So We're actually really close on this one, but unfortunately, it's a little bit lower ROI than we expected or we would want. It's $27.98 on Walmart. Maybe QVC has this for $15 off 35 potentially. But yeah, it looks like it's just not going to be the right there, which sucks because I want to sell something like this because it's selling so well. But that's fine. And this is probably something that you can, see who's selling this product because this is a good product right here that you can open up. So yeah, maybe this product not gonna be profitable, but that maybe the other sellers that are selling this good product is gonna be good to sell, right? So let's see. JK Commerce, Carpe. Wow, Carpe is really popping off lately. So yeah, electronic arts, video games, it's always gonna be good. Tony's, we're seeing very similar brands now, which is good. $64 for this, and everything like that. Carpe might be okay. Let's see. From 3K sold a month. No buy box though, but $13, $22 for lowest price, $22 for one deodorant. Like that's gotta be profitable. Yep, there you go. $22 bundle. 3-pack for what is this? Clean Sport, fresh powder. Clean Sport, boom. All right, fine. Let's get this 40% off. Yep. Potentially 40% off right there. I don't know how much this is. 44, 47.88. I'm gonna add 10 right here. $418. Add the coupons. This is a 3-pack, so this is 30 units right there. Let's see. We're getting heck of discounts. We need this for just $13 a unit. I think it's very doable. And it's selling crazy, as you can see. VIP save. So we're at $293 for 30 units. $293 for, add that in there. $293 and 27 cents divided by 30 units. Boom, $9.78. This is an amazing product. 3K sold per month, $7 profit, 74% ROI. Banger, banger, banger product. And this is a product where you can sell like 500 units easily because it's selling so well. Let's just say 400 units to be a little bit conservative, but you're making potentially $2,000 to $3,000 profit on one unit. Let's just say this is one of those products to be on the lookout for. It's just I think right now at the current time, a lot of things are going to be profitable, and when like I've been seeing this company pour a lot of money into paid ads, and I guess it seems like it's working out. And as you can see, there's a ton of listings here. We could probably make anywhere between $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 profit in all of these listings here that are going to be good. But this one looks like it's the best one. 3K sold per month, and everything like that. So we're just going to add this one only for the sake of it. Let's see. 2293. Oops. I need the actual Amazon. I just need the actual listing here. I'm gonna say, I think we did our math wrong somewhere. Pokemon Center was $70 profit. This Sunny Angel was like 600. This Monster Gem was 220. I see. Oh, that was out of stock though. I messed up the math somewhere, but if you're watching this video, you follow along, you could probably find out what happened, where I messed up. But let's see, $600. Boom. They're at $9,700 50 profit, and that was just one listing. So I'm sure there was multiple listings here, We take a look at one more probably that's selling really well, and then 2-pack for $40, 2-pack for $40, 2-pack right here for $27.93. And if you're doing FBM, you can list on the 2-pack, you can list on the 1-pack, right? And when you have multiple units, you can list on multiple. I think it was $9 and something, $9.78 a unit times 2. You're making like $20 profit on something like this, right? 293 divided by 293 divided by 27 divided by 30 times 2, 1956. You're making almost $200 profit right here. So I mean, you're making almost $20 profit on this, which is absolutely incredible for how fast it's selling. And see another one this one is sold 1,000 times a month, and it's probably the same price as you can probably tell. Let's see, coconut vanilla. Yep, same price right there. So this is another one you can add to the another one, $22.45. You're buying these for $9.78. Wow. Yeah, these ones are just crazy. I'm gonna add this one. This is probably another one you can make multiple $1,000 profit on. Yep, even if you sell 300 units, you're making crazy profit right here. So the ones, even if I tracked it wrong, like you kind of see that there's so much money to be made selling on Amazon. And honestly, that should probably just wrap up the video now, because we already hit over $10,000 profit with the last carpe, and that's gonna make like another $2,000 profit here. So I wouldn't switch another. I think this video was supposed to be like 2 hours long, but I mean, we did run through a stride here. There is multiple other products that we can look through, but the main thing is, like I said, the main theme is finding products that people are selling that are online arbitrage, and then just looking through the storefronts. We found most of the products on this list, 16 products to be exact, selling, making almost over $10,000 potentially if you sold 16. And you can see the power of how fast products sell on Amazon, how to actually source products, and I hope this video helped you. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap up the video here. There's a ton of carpe products too that you could probably look at, that you're probably making, one of those products where you're making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 profit on just one brand alone here, depending on how many units you can actually get. But it is selling, and everyone wants to buy it based off the charts and everything like that, and based off how fast it's actually selling. But it is one of those products that is probably not going to have a crazy life cycle. So if you're watching this video, I hope it still is profitable, that you can make some money on it. But other than that, I appreciate you guys watching this video. If this helped you by any means, please subscribe, like, and comment. If you found this video helpful at all, please like, subscribe, and comment. It would mean the world to me as well. I hope you actually understood and follow along what it looks like to actually source product for your Amazon online arbitrage business. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. If you want to send me a message on Instagram, I'll be more than happy to send it to you. And if you want extra help on how to start or scale your Amazon business to $10,000 a month through Amazon online arbitrage, I'm looking for someone that is willing to work hard, that has the time, effort, and dedication to start an Amazon business in 2026. And if you think this is you, please apply to my coaching program down below in the description. And like I said, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want extra help with your own Amazon business, send me a message on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to help you start or scale your very own Amazon business. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.